Good people, welcome to my channel. This is Tlangi. Today we are talking about dark under eye circles. So there are different reasons why someone can get dark under eye circles. Some people it's genetic, and if that is the case, then you really can't run away from it. You just need to be intentional in the type of skincare actives, products, ingredients that you use that are going to help minimize their appearance. If it's not genetics, it could be internal. And I'm saying internal in terms of some people having issues with insulin resistant. Some people are pre-diabetic and they don't know it. And because of that result, we are not doing enough to regulate or to make sure that our insulin is kept at bay. Apart from those two, some people that have a lot of sinuses as well as seasonal allergies, you tend to realize that around those times you tend to have dark under eyes. Okay, so let's shift from the genetics, the medical stuff, and let's talk about some of the things that we are doing that are making the situation worse. So the under eye area is so sensitive. I mean, if already you're someone who has skin of color, your skin is already sensitive, and to add to that, the under eye area is sensitive as well. So you are fighting two battles of sensitivity, and honestly it's going to take you being seriously intentional in looking at skincare ingredients, vetting the ingredients as well as the products to make sure that we are not using products that are going to irritate this area and as a result lead to hyperpigmentation. So for skin of color, some of those irritating ingredients could be alcohols. Denatured alcohols typically tend to have issues with skin of color. Other than the alcohols, it's fragrance. Some people, this is responsible for contact dermatitis. As the name explains, you know, it's that reaction that you get due to your skin coming into contact with an irritating ingredient. So I would really advise that whenever you're buying skincare products, you stay clear from things that have a lot of alcohols in them, especially if they're not fatty alcohols, as well as perfume or fragrance. So as we all know by now, getting enough sleep is responsible for so many things, for the overall wellness of our body. And the same with skin. If we're not getting enough quality sleep, then we're going to have issues with our skin. Other people break out. Other people are not even drinking enough water, making the situation worse. So let's get enough sleep. Let's try to manage our smoking as well as our alcohol, because this could also be responsible for why those dark under eyes are being stubborn, regardless of the skincare products that you're using to help alleviate them. While talking about things to manage, I need to quickly add that some people not only have dark under eyes, they also have eye bags as well. That is a result of water retention in our body that gets concentrated on that area, hence that puffiness over there. So here what's going to help is to reduce our salt intake so that we are not retaining water that is now distributed into areas that we don't need it to be distributed to. Secondly, we are going to have to try drain those eye bags at home. An example could be sleeping at an elevated position so that that water gets drained down. Secondly, it could be using jade rollers that are delicate around that eye area and just massage that water down so that it gets distributed around the eye area and reduce that inflammation. Speaking of inflammation, I love how this video is just flowing into one another. We need to stay clear of ingredients that are going to make our skin inflamed, because that is going to lead to irritation. So when we are now picking ingredients to use or serums that you're going to use, we need to be looking out for ingredients that are going to help calm our skin down, as well as making sure that we reduce irritation. So your centella, licorice extract, your aloe and the likes are going to help in this regard. So the key things here in your routine will be increasing hydration, number one. Number two, we need to be repairing this part of our skin, as well as making sure that we are stimulating collagen around that eye area. Some people take collagen internally. I don't know much about that, but we are going to talk about ingredients that can help you do that. On top of that, we are going to need ingredients that are going to lighten up this eye area. Last but not least, we are going to make sure that we are using sunscreen around our eye area. I know this might sound a little bit controversial because some people have sensitivity when they put sunscreen over their eyes. So the trick here would be that you just need to be going out wearing sunglasses and making sure that they cover the whole of this area to assist with those dark spots, melasma, and the likes. Other than that, we're just going to have to do trial and error really and find a sunscreen that is going to assist, because this is going to benefit us in the long run. I also need to add that other than the eye area, please put sunscreen on your ears. My ears have an uneven skin tone because for some reason I've been forgetting to apply sunscreen on my ears. So make sure that the whole face is covered when you put on sunscreen. A tip here, something that I saw from Zitobe Micheli, she was saying that you can use a setting powder over your eye area to set your sunscreen so that it doesn't shift around and get into your eye and irritate it. So that is something that you can try at home as well to assist, especially for those people that have watery eyes after applying their sunscreen. I know with Opal, there are some people that have mentioned that they have this or they struggle with this. I have not really struggled with it, but if you're someone that does, you can try the tip that I've mentioned. These actives that we're going to be mentioning here that you can find in serums, moisturizer, cleansers, and the likes typically work well for everybody. Unless you are pregnant, then you might need to stick to azelaic acid only and look for other hydrating ingredients, or consult an esthetician or dermatologist to help you find the right products for you. If you have oily skin or combination skin, so anyone that suffers from oiliness really, it might be more beneficial to find serums that are water-based. So when you are buying that serum, check it if it's water-based or if it's oil-based. And if it's oil-based and you have no choice, just try to make sure that you apply a thin coat so that it does not clog your pores. So you can use green tea toners here to calm the skin down as well as to help with inflammation. You can use niacinamide, you can use hyaluronic acid to help with your collagen as well as bringing back the moisture. You can use marula oil, you can use shea butter, you can use retinol. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A's. So here with vitamin A and vitamin C, we need to be using the ones that work at a gentler rate so that they're not irritating and making the situation worse for you. You can use alpha-arbutin, you can use azelaic acid, and last but not least, sunscreen, which is going to be daily. Honestly, I feel like there is no need for people to make a long skincare routine. This is 2022. I'm doing better as well. My skincare routine is going to be minimalistic, so you can try with 2 serums at a time. And this is also beneficial because we need to make sure that your skin can tolerate the ingredient as well as the skincare product, and if not, then you can play around with others until you find the one that works. Please don't give up, because sometimes it might take forever, but once you've eventually found it, please stick to that one, be patient with it, and give your skin a little love. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section, or you can tell us what you have been using that has helped you get rid of those dark under eye circles. See you in the next video. Take care and keep well. Bye bye.